Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Thay Gaming. Today I'm going to show you add-ons. Every add-on I'm using. And some add-ons that you should use too. If you're a new player or you want to just get reminded what does what and what add-ons you need, maybe you're a returning player, then this is the video for you. So we're going to Twitch. The thing you really need to actually do things right, to get easily access to all your add-ons and update them easily with one button. Just one button is needed to update all your add-ons at once. It may take some time if you have a load of add-ons like me, but it is useful and it's worth it. It is free as well. Free of charge. So, let's go. We go to mods. And we go to World of Warcraft. Also select the folder you're on. Like retail on C, for example. Now we got Tomcat Tours right here. Tomcat Tours is a an add-on that actually does the gives you coordinates and show you where to go, somewhat. It's a TomTom, as it were. Coordinates by Tomcat Tours, of course. Retail and Classic, that's a add-on on top of an add-on. It's necessary. Handy notes, dungeon locations, always useful if you're running like a Mythic Plus, or you want to go with a normal group and you don't have the availability of the random dungeon finder that teleports you into the dungeon. Then this is the add-on for you. It shows you where the add-ons, where the dungeons are in the world. And if you're thinking like, hey, I don't remember where that dungeon is, it shows you on the map. Just have to look for it. ZPL unit frames. I'm gonna show it in World of Warcraft right here. There we go. This is ZPL unit frames. You can choose where to place it and it looks neater than the classic version, the World of Warcraft version, if you ask me. Everybody has their own preferences, but it's not a necessary add-on. You can do it in the WoW UI itself, place everything where you want it. But I like this style more. Also, it gives you a animated picture of the person. So that's a plus for me as well. Now we're going back to Twitch. Here we got Trade Skill Master. Trade Skill Master is a massive add-on. And if you want to play the auction house, play that kind of game, then Trade Skill Master is for you. Let's go to the auction house then, in World of Warcraft for a bit. No, that's the banker. I fucked up. Here we go. Here's the auction house. This is the classic auction house. Well, not the classic auction house, the reworked retail auction house. It's nice, but it can always be nicer. Here we go, TSM auction house. Here we got a big bag as well. That's Bagnon, but I'll go into that later. Here we got the auction house. And here we got the other screen for TSM. It shows you how much gold you've made over time. That's a nice, decent amount of gold I've made. But it also shows you the losses and stuff here. Expenses. And sales. Past year. Here we go, past day. Past year, here we go, past day. I didn't make anything though. Here we go, groups. You can make specific groups and specific operations. Here we go. This is my alchemy group. every little thing that contains about alchemy. Every potion you can add in it. For example, I've got some stuff here. Freehold bracers. We're gonna call them transmog, for example. You go to your transmog group. You're gonna click on freehold bracers and then add one item. It's that simple. It's really that simple. For groups, that is. But for operations, we go into more detail. Here we go. Auctions. You got multiple operations. You got operations for auctioning off items. You got crafting items. Mailing operations. Shopping operations. Sniper. Vendoring. And warehousing. Warehousing. What? Okay. My brain just farted right there. Anyway. We go to the crafted operation, for example. And then we go to posting. Here we got, you can set the duration of the auction. You can set a post cap. Crafted, you can craft potions and you can make it, set it for so many. For example, it's now set on 1,000. It sells 1,000 of that specific item and no more. If you got more, it saves, it keeps it in your bag and it just sells the 1,000 items. Keep amount, you can always say like, hey, I want to keep at least 10 of these potions for myself. Then you set in 10, for example. Don't forget to actually press enter, because if you do this and then go to the next one, it just goes back to 0. So always say like, I want to keep 10, enter, now it keeps it. But I don't want to keep my potions, I want to sell them. Don't post after this many expire, so if you don't get to sell those items, it says like, hey, this item hasn't been sold for 2 consecutive times, for example, I'm not gonna sell it anymore. Now you can always give it to the vendor for a little bit, but I wouldn't do that if I were you though. Here we get set a bid percentage of buyout. So if somebody has, if you're gonna sell an item, it's gonna set it 60% as the bid percentage. Like you say, I want to sell something for 100 gold, and 60% of that is gonna get into the bid. For example, 60 gold into bid, 100 gold as buyout. Undercut amount. If you wanna do that, you can do it, but it's not really necessary anymore since the auction house rework. So just keep it as 0 copper. You're not gonna lose any more money. Actually, you're gonna gain 1 copper out of this if you keep it like that. It's not necessary anymore. Here we go. Set minimum price. This is a crafted version. You're gonna set 120% crafting. So it's gonna sell the minimum price of 100% of the crafted price. For example, you need certain items that has a certain price, it's calculating into it. Then you can set when below minimum, don't post this item. So if the item is gonna be below what the item is actually worth as crafted, it's not gonna sell it, it's not gonna post it. You may wanna post it, you may not wanna post it, it's all your preference. Post this at minimum price, post it at maximum price, post it at normal price, or ignore the auction below minimum. You can do that as well. I suggest don't post it, wait for the market to shift a bit, and if you can finally set it on the auction house, go for it. Set maximum price, 300% of the crafting price. You're gonna get a lot of money. When above maximum, you can always set at maximum. Too bad you can't say undercut their price, so you can make even more profit, but That's what it is. Set normal price to 200% crafting. You don't have any additional options for that. Now we go to the mats. Posting. Here we go. This is just the same old story, except for this little bit. Set minimum price 120% DB market. It's gonna look at what the market price is for that item, and I'm gonna sell it for 120% of that price. And that's the minimum. Maximum is also 300% again, and the normal price is 200% again. Same counts for recipes I have right here. Only it has a post cap of 5. Same amount of percentages, same with DB market. And the transmog is almost the same as well. Actually, it is the same. But it is so that I can keep certain stuff separated. If you want to have better videos about TSM, Trade Skill Master, I suggest going to... what's her name again? I forgot. I'll post it in the description box. A link to her videos. That's better. You don't have to look for it. Okay. Now that's TSM. Here we go with the actual auction house. You can use my auctions. This shows you what auctions you have, your highest bidder and stuff like that. Auctioning. You can disable certain stuff like this. But you can also activate it to make it yellow. Then you can do run post scan. It's gonna scan the entire auction house. Well, not the entire auction house, just the items that you're trying to sell. For example, write this. I'm done. Battle Potion of Stamina. It doesn't want to sell because the cheapest auction is below. Cheapest auction below my minimum price. Same for Tide Spray Linen and Shelterized Silk. But if it says, like, hey, you can sell that in green, then you can post it. If you're gonna go reset this, you can also do a run cancel scan. But I have no auction house auctions on there right now. If people have undercutted you, you can just say, hey, I want to cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this. It's really easy. No, it's non-manual. It's all automatic. All you have to do is press one button to cancel them. Like, it's just like, you want to cancel this? Yeah, cancel this. Or you can skip it, or you can stop the whole operation. Like, I have something else to do right now. It's that simple. Okay, now we're going to other add-ons. Handy Notes, Visions of N'Zoth Rare. Does what it says. It shows you where the N'Zoth Rares are of the visions. Handy Notes is necessary itself because Handy Notes Visions of N'Zoth is just an add-on upon that add-on. It's a plugin. Bulk Buy is a very handy item. Are you really tired of just clicking and spamming one button to buy certain stuff? Let's go to the... let's see. The trainer for... we're gonna go Hearthstone a bit. For example, if you want to buy enchanting vellums to put an enchant on, you keep pressing one button. You have to press mouse button over and over and over and over and over again until you got the finally got the amount you're happy with. Yeah, we don't do that. Bulk Buy doesn't let you go through that at all. It helps you a lot. It saves you a lot of time. Let's see, where is the... here we go. Inscription Trainer. I want to buy your goods. I want to buy, for example... Oh, wait, yeah. I want to buy light parchments. Here we go. You just do shift, right click. Now you can buy... I want max. This is the total amount I can buy until my backspace is full or until I run out of gold. Cancel. I don't want that. But you can do also right click, shift right click, stack. Now it buys a full stack of light parchment, aka 200 of those. Another stack, another stack, another stack. Now it also tells you how many you got. So that's how it works. It's really nice. It saves you a lot of time. No more button mashing like, oh, I want to buy 1,000! That's not necessary anymore. It's really handy. Now this Deadly Boss Mods is a must download. It gives you all the information you need to be a raider, to be a dungeoneer, to be a mythic dungeoneer. It gives you all the information. Like, hey, this boss is gonna do this attack. Move out of the way. It gives you all the information you need to not fuck up. All you have to do is listen. And move, of course. Now, Bug Grabber, it grabs all the bugs, all the Lua errors, and it puts it in a nice place where you can overlook them all when you want to. It just, normally it says like, hey, I got an error in your screen, but you're on a boss fight, for example. You can't do anything until you click it away. Bug Grabber just grabs it, smashes it somewhere in a bag. You don't have to see it. You don't see it at all unless you click on the bag. Hey, what happened during this fight with errors? Order Hall Commander is a useful add-on, but it's hardly used anymore. I wonder if it's gonna be a thing when the new expect drops. We're right now in Battle for Azeroth. It's still a thing, but I wonder, will it be a thing in the next expansion? It's a very simple add-on. I'll show it right here. Gotta travel a bit. It shows you the order hall. Everything you can do to send out your minions, for example. It's all automated. It shows you like these heroes have the best percentage to do this mission and gives you the most experience, for example, or the most rewards. So here we are at the hero board. There we go. Champion Commander quick mission completion. Boom. It shows you like this. Gives you all the information if you want. Now it also sets the heroes already like, hey, this one gives you 185%. This one gives you 200%. Hey, those are pet charms. I like. Boom. It goes so fast. Yeah, here we go again. Like, this gives you reputation for Champions of Azeroth. Click it. Already set up. Start mission. Boom. It's done. It's sent out. It's that simple. It's that fast. We go for the next one. Server hop. Never used it. It's not really necessary unless you're fanatic on farming items and specific mobs. For example, rares. You just hop server, go to a new realm, kill it, loot it, hop server, kill it again, loot it again. Handy Notes Timeless Isles chest. Also a add-on upon an add-on from Handy Notes. This one shows you all the chests in the Timeless Isle back from Mist of Pandaria. SCADA for tanks. Gives an extra option into SCADA, and I'll come back to that later. This one gives the extra information of how much healing was necessary to keep you alive, for example. as a tank. Gold Tracker Plus, don't reuse it. It can as well just get yeeted out of there, if you ask me. Tomcat's Tours, Harathi Highland Warfronts, and Stormguard. It just does what it says again. It shows you everything there. All the treasures, all the rares. Handy Notes, Broken Shores, the same. All the rares, all the treasures, it shows it on the on the map. And you can go from point to point. Gold Tracker Plus, again. Can yeet it out of there. Gathermate 2. Gathermate 2 is records everything you gathered for gathering professions like metal notes and herbs. That's what it does. It shows you like, hey, here's where you herbed that purple lotus once. And you can go there and see, hey, it's back. Or, hey, it's not back. I'm just gonna go circle around again. It can be handy. HHTD. Used to be known as Healers Have to Die. It's a really nice add-on to have. Especially if you're a PvPer. It gives a big circle above somebody's head. Like, hey, it's a healer. It heals. Kill it. X2 level. Future. It's a really nice add-on. I kind of have to log onto an alt to show that to you. Let's go to Grug Gorefist. It's a really nice add-on. It shows you what is necessary for you to level at the moment. This window right here. X2 level. I need 25 more kills, 4 more quests, 1 dungeon, 3 battlegrounds now. And this is the timer of how long it will take to do this, roughly. And this is the amount of XP you got in percentages instead of what you have right here in specific numbers. It's really small. It's really nice. Here we go. You can set up in Blocky. Wait, where did it go? Oh, wait, none. Blocky. This is the Blocky version. But I like the classic version. It's way neater, if you ask me. You can change the size right here. I always have it 160 right there in the corner. Neat, tucked away. Although, mini-map button bag, look, they're behind it. So I have to click this one first, for example, and then can click on the other ones. It's a little nitpicky, I know, but it can get really annoying sometimes. But still, you can always place it somewhere else. Here we go. No problem. But I like it here. It's a little nitpicky of me with the button bag, but yeah, you can live with it. You really can live with it. Enchanting Vellum. Now we're gonna log back in to an enchanter. Let's see, which one of mine was an enchanter? I can't remember. What it actually does is very basic. It gives you a extra button to enchant it on a vellum. I think this is my enchanter. Here we go. I want to make this one. Here we go. You got 1000 enchanting vellums. Enchant on a vellum, for example. Here we go. Oh. I don't got a copper rod though. Create. Here we go. Enchanted on a vellum. Here it goes. Boom. You've enchanted the vellum. It's that simple. No more extra clicking. Enchant. Vellum. It's just one button. It's so simple. It's nice, easy, clean. Doesn't take up much space. Auctioneer. It's an old add-on. It is basically a cheaper version, an easier version than Trade Skill Master. I still recommend Trade Skill Master though. It's really fast, really easy, really quick. Didn't we already bulk buy? Oh yeah. I don't remember. Buy them all is the same as bulk buy. I don't remember which one is actually effectiver. Better. Handy notes, long forgotten hippogriff. It shows you where the long forgotten hippogriff is, I guess. Never really used it. I just clicked some buttons when downloading. Handy notes, Legion treasures. It shows you all the treasures in Legion to easily get Legion flying, for example. Personal loot helper is really good in guilds. If everybody in the guild has personal loot helper, it helps out a bunch. For example, you have a full group in mythic dungeons or regular dungeons while leveling even. If you loot an item, personal loot helper says like, hey, you looted this item, but it's an upgrade for these people. You with an upgrade like 245, and it's an upgrade for your healer 266, for example. You then choose what's better. For do I really need it, or do I give it to the healer because it's a bigger upgrade? It also helps with raids as well. In raids it works as well. With as long as it's in personal loot. If you got like a raid leader with loot master, then the loot master picks everything. Like you get this, you get that, you get this. And personal loot helper helps with personal loot. You can just trade those loots, and it says like, hey. Also, if somebody else gets an item, and it says like, hey, this item has dropped for this person. And it can be an upgrade for you, or it can be like you don't have it for transmog. You can click a button and it whispers that person automatically with, hey, if you don't need this item, can I please have it? And then it's up to that person to react to it or not, or give it to you. Please say thank you if you get it, because the add-on doesn't do that for you. Just be courteous, be thankful, and thank him for that. Parrot 2. We're going into that right now. Parrot 2. Can I fly yet? Not on this mount though. I don't know. Well, I'll just log over. Parrot 2 is basically a numbers add-on. Frostfire Ridge. Yeah, here we go. Chuck Norris, Ogrimmar. It shows you the incoming damage around you, and the damage you do and the healing you do. It's very, very easy to see. It can be annoying sometimes if you got things placed differently like I have. Not an invitation to directly copy me, of course. Though this is a max level, you'll probably see a lot of misses. Here we go, Raptor. Hi Raptor. Aces of Blockades healed me so much. Miss, it's a miss. Aces of 5 of Blockades healed me again. It's a miss. Rend is a miss. And that's my damage. And here you get like, hey, these are the abilities you use. Chi Torpedo has been used. Elusive Brawler has been diminished, is gone. Again, Chi Torpedo, Resounding Protection is active. Ace of Blockades is active. Rushing Jade Wind, Chi Torpedo. It shows you everything. It's really nice. Rushing Jade Wind is back. Can use it again. Okay, now we're going back to this one again. Tip Tack. I love this add-on. I do. Look at this. In the rightmost corner, right bottom corner, Blood Talent Scythemaw. You can just set it where you want. Really nice, really neat window. It's skinnable. It's used to say even which spec somebody is in. It doesn't anymore. That's a little bit too bad. I loved it. But yeah, that's... There we go. Also shows you like, hey, this is a creepy crawly. You have collected 1 of 3. It's a level 2 critter. Doesn't say what rarity it is, though. Leatrix Plus is an automation add-on. I really suggest downloading it, because it's just so handy. Here we go. Leatrix Plus. It automates quests. Whenever you accept a quest, it automatically, when you talk with a quest giver, it automatically accepts all the quests. Like give. Automate gossip. I think it doesn't really work, but what it's supposed to do is it automate, in a dungeon you got a person, you gotta talk with him a lot. And then you can deliver the quest somewhere else. It's supposed to automate that, but it doesn't. What it does do is accept auto summons. Automatically accept summons. When you're in a party and you're waiting for people to summon you towards that dungeon, they summon you, you don't have to click a window. It automatically accepts and poof, you're there. Accept resurrection. For example, if you're dead and people are resurrecting you, you don't have to click accept. It automatically accepts. It auto-releases you when you're in PvP. For example, you're in PvP. In a battleground, you die. It automatically releases you from your body to the spirit healer. Sell junk automatically. It's also very useful. Let's grab some junk. Let's grab some junk. Here. Okay. Now we're gonna clean the bag. This here, it's all junk. Okay? That was Leatrix Plus. Sell junk automatically and repair automatically. Now, for example, if I am damaged, my gear is damaged, and I got junk in my bag, all I do is click the trader, automatically sells all the trash. It automatically sells all the trash, and it also reports like, hey, from this, you have earned 32 gold, 53 silver, and 53 copper. You don't have to click like, I want to sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. It automatically does it. Also, if the person is able to repair your gear, automatically repairs your gear, provided you got the gold. It can't repair if you don't got the gold. And it doesn't repair a single item, even if you have the gold to repair your weapon, but not your shoulders. So then you have to click, I want to repair my weapon and not my shoulders, for example. I mean, you'd rather be able to fight, right? Anyway, if you got the gold for every repair, automatically does it. There are some more things as well, social, like block duels, block pet battle duels, block party invites, block friend requests. Kinda should have that active. Anyway, party from friends. This is not a block. If a friend invites you to a party, it automatically accepts it. Like, hey, it's cool, okay. If your friend decides to, hey, I want to queue for a dungeon, I want to queue for this, and you're in a party with the friend, automatically accepts it. Like, okay, I am this. You gotta preset it though in the dungeon finder. Like, wait. You gotta preset it like, hey, I wanna be dungeon or I wanna be DPS. It automatically says like, okay, we gotta go. Invite from whisper is if oh wait, the keyword is 1, 2, 3. Okay, if somebody whispers you 1, 2, 3, it automatically invites that person into a dungeon group or in a group. So if you're a raid leader and you want to say, hey guys, the raid is going on, whisper me 1, 2, 3 and you'll get invited. You don't have to manually invite people. It automatically invites people that whisper you 1, 2, 3. I think you can set the keyword as well. Only if you got it active though. Here, keyword. For example, I want a different keyword. Gotta be your child in your mind sometimes. Okay. Restrict to guild friends and guild members. Always have that active. Because some rando could just whisper you 1, 2, 3. Even though he's not in the guild. And it's like, hey, I got a free raid. Might not get the gear though, but who knows. Back to main menu. Goes with chat, easy resizing and stuff, but I don't really use that one. Universal group color. I don't use these things though. But you can. Just look through it. We'll get to the next add-on. Rematch. Necessary. Not really for the people that just want to do whatever. It's necessary for the gold makers amongst us. It's also a tie-in into Trade Skill Master. What Rematch does, here we go. We go to Collections, Pet Journal. This is Rematch. It shows you the worth of pets. For example, Shimmer. My Shimmer is a... hold on. New. Boom. Shimmer is a shimmering wormling. It's worth to the lowest 4,400 gold, but to the max 11,000. Now we're gonna look for our most worthy pet, just a bit to show off, obviously. Wait, where did it go? Am I going too fast now? No. No. Where did my I got a lot of pets. Some can't even be sold, of course. No? No, it's not the Searing Scorchling, but it shows you like 55... Wait, what? Oh, of course, it doesn't show when you're in combat. Nice. Not. At least it shows you like 55,999 gold. It's nice. But I still want to show you my most worth pet. I know it's an elemental though. Hey, where did it go? Filter. Tough versus strong versus source. Drop. Sort by no. Oh, was it promotion as well? Oh no, world event. Anyway, it shows you the worth as well. That's the point. I can't find it. So, you know what? Else the video will be way too long. Let's continue. Guild roster manager. I'm gonna log over again. Guild roster manager is for the guild leaders and the guild officers amongst you. You can use it as a normal member as well, but there's not a big reason to have it for normal members. Log out. And we're gonna log on Andriana, which is a guild leader of an inactive guild. Gotta say that, but okay. We go to our guilds. Where's guild roster manager? Here we go, guild log. It shows you everything, like, hey, has leveled, that person has leveled for to this level, for example, has gained. Mangiver has leveled 3 levels at once. Or Phaladin has leveled 8 levels in one go. It's not really like, hey, I record this pinpoint. It takes like 5 seconds, a few seconds to refresh the page every single time. This is the macro tool. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. You see on the screen right now my character, Chuck Norris. My birthday is 3 December. You can set that date as well for everybody. The date joined. If you have this active and then somebody joins, it shows you the date they joined. For Leline, no? Here we go. Reformed name. Date joined 3 February 20. He is promoted to initiate and has been of last online 6 days ago. You can set in note, custom notes, officer notes. You can add alts. If, for example, if somebody has an alt of that person, you can add it. Just like I have many alts. Player alts: Chuck Norris, Volja, Astranis, Kisalia, Mara, Grogorfist, Blister Flash, and Verite. It also says like, hey, this person is Guildmaster. This one is Officer. This one is a member. It's an Initiate. This one has been away for 1 month and 4 days, so I should actually... Here we go. Date promoted, and no. There were some other things I could have done though, I remember. Like, people can say like, hey, you should ban this guy. But this is a really nice add-on. It shows you a lot of information. Really. Really necessary for guild leaders, I think. Farm hut. That's a little bit different. I should log in now on my druid because that's my herb farmer. You know the tilted key next to the 1, not the 2, the tilted. The other side of 1. Above tab. That key. Let's go Hearthstone a bit. It works together with the God, what was the name again? Gathermate. It works together with Gathermate too. Here we go. We're going to a place where I have farmed a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's nearby. Let's say I'm going to a place where there are herbs. Now you see Siren Sting down there somewhere. Tilted key. This is east, this is south, the southwest, west, north. And it shows you in the middle. And it shows you the herb in very big. There we go. Next herb. Right there. Whoop. It can be a little bit disorienting, but right now I'm just focusing on the map, on all the dots from Gathermate. Here we got around us a little bit of other stuff. Hey, a herb. I'm gonna herb that. This is what Farm Hut does. Instead of focusing on that mini-map right there, it's a really small thingy where you gotta look at. In this case, like here we go. It's nice and big and it's clean. That's Farm Hut. Loot appraiser. Let's do a dungeon. Really quick. Let's do a dungeon. We're gonna go on our monk though. Our monk is Ogrimmar. It's a nice short dungeon. It's fast. It's also a monk. Monks are fast. If we between all the characters, which one has the most movability? Demon Hunter, then Monk, then Druid, then Shaman. Maybe Warrior somewhere in between. With the amount of jumps you can do and runs and charges. It's insane. Don't forget. Also, minimap button bag. It gives you night. It makes it so nice. Look at this. All in one row instead of everywhere buttons. It's not great. Here we got Loot Appraiser on. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Kidding. I'm gonna put it back. It's so fucking annoying to put it in the middle. I got it here. It records everything. New session. Here we go. I'm gonna loot these. I have looted now 81 silver. Oh, 1 gold and 40 silver. And it took me this much time. It took me 44 seconds. I'm gonna make this a screen only. To give you more overview. Yeah, also the GAT has been set to 1000, so when an item is worth 1000 gold and above, it gives a nice pling like, hey, you got it. Right now I looted 3 gold. Hi, can you die? Thank you. I could also do this. Just walk. Come on, give me something good. Instead of only trash and whites. And blues from boss monsters. Don't have to do it. We're not on a quest. Go on. But it just tracks every item you loot. Every little bit of gold. Soldier's Girdle. First green item. It doesn't really show me anything right now. Thank you for now not giving me the items I want, Blizzard. But then again, it's Blizzard. They hate me for some reason. Star Ruby is worth 74 silver. But this is an add-on that records everything. It's not just for you. You can also use it for a race. Like, hey, we're gonna all... like, you have 4 friends. And you're gonna say, everybody is going to run their own dungeon. And we're going to run Ragefire 10 times. 10 times. No more. Just 10 runs. And then we're gonna calculate what Loot Appraiser says. Like, hey, I earned in total 9 gold from this run. How much did you get? I got like 8. And then it's up to trust if you trust him or not. Like, hey, I got 12. Whilst he had 7 gold. For example, but... you can use it to have a fun little gold farming race with other people. It also alerts you, like, in big, like here, you looted this item and it's worth like 10,000 gold. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna go back to... here we go, I'm back. Woohoo! Again, we're going back to add-ons. Handy Note, Suramar and Shalaran. Telemancy. That shows you just the Telemancy portals in Suramar and all the treasures and stuff. Gather Made 2 data. It gives you the data of, for example, a site, for example. Wowhead, I think. Saved Instances is also a very nice add-on. I'm going to log out again. First, Hearthstone. It tracks which dungeons you have locked out. Like, you have this dungeon saved as 4 of 4. You've killed 4 bosses of the 4 bosses in the dungeon. Here we go. Also shows the raids, saved raids. Look at all those. Look at all those buttons. And poof, they're all in the minimap button bag. Here we go, saved instances. For example, Chuck Norris has done 1 daily quest. I am locked out for Tol Dagor. I have killed 4 bosses of 4 bosses. It also shows you your Seafarer the Blooms. Faria has 139 and Andreana has like 30, for example. It gives you so much information, especially if you're gonna do the mythics and you wonder why you're not getting items from that specific mythic, and you're gonna look in this and like, yeah, I already have everything from Tol Dagor. It keeps track of everything. It's a godsend. It's a godsend. It also shows you like, hey, KR, King's Rest. You have a keystone for King's Rest, +6. Mythic key best, 5. So, oh hey, Faria has a 2 chest available. So I should actually log over to get that one, shouldn't I? Nah, we're busy with video now. Next one. Auto sale, gray and repair. Does the same as Leatrix. I have just downloaded it because Leatrix was funny and didn't do what I wanted for a while. Because new X-Pack, you know. Auto sell, gray and repair did its job. Then I can actually remove it now. But I'll just keep it for the sake of it. Handy notes, Mechagon and Najitar. Shows you all the treasures, all the rares in Mechagon and Najitar of this current X-Pack. Storyline. Are you tired of all those old windows from World of Warcraft? Like, for example, quest windows. I'm gonna log out real quick. Gonna make a new character. Human, mage, customize, Hana, finish. Name is taken, obviously. This name isn't taken. Always use roofs and dots above letters. Yeah, don't want that. All I have to do though is add-ons. No, that one is supposed to. Storyline, activate, and I want Azor of Autopilot off. Reload UI. I gotta go to Leatrix for a bit as well. Automation, automate quest, automate gossip. Boom. This is storyline. So you're the new recruit from Stormwind, eh? I am Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you on board. Continue. McBride looks through some papers. Hana. It is Hana, right? You arrived just in time. The Blackrock orcs have managed to sneak into Northshire through a break in the mountain. My soldiers are doing the best that they can to push them back, but I fear they will be overwhelmed soon. Head northwest into the forest and kill the attacking Blackrock wargs. Help my soldiers. Except that storyline. It's if you want that little bit of extra immersion, it's beautiful. I haven't really used it because I am a person like, hey, I want to rush through it. I want to go. I really should make some videos using storyline and playing through the actual story for once. And use my voice to give those people a real character. Instead of just placing a person there and give it a line of text without actually speaking. Final Fantasy. If you want a full voice acted game, Final Fantasy Online. Sorry, Blizzard, but yeah, you've forsaken us for a bit. You did it in Legion. You did it in this expansion. For me, the story wasn't really that great. Anyway, we're gonna we're going to log out. It's gonna take a while. In the meantime, Azor of Autopilot is the complete opposite of storyline. The complete opposite of storyline. Actually, let's not log out. Let's Remove this quest. No. Abandon. Let's rush a little bit. First. No, this one. I want Leatrix plus this one on again. Then we go to add-ons. Azeroth Autopilot on. And we search for storyline. Got that. Server of saved instance and storyline. Here we go, storyline. Reload UI. Azeroth Autopilot. Shows you where to go for a quest and automatically accepts the quests, automatically gives, look. No text, no nothing. Hey, work. Maybe what I should do though is a little bit of this. Heirlooms. Make the process a little bit faster, okay? Look at that. Half dead. No, I need the works. Missing one little thing. For example, if I now go out of the questing area, it shows me a big fat arrow. Like, hey, you gotta go there for that quest. It doesn't? Not anymore? Not now? Since I already been in there? That's cheap. Anyway. Kill. Ah, I'm already done. Let's mount up. Also, here we go, a little action for extra level. No, this. It automatically accepts all the quests. It automatically also accepts the items that are upgrades for you. Item level upgrades, not actual upgrades like, hey, this item is 60% better than what you're wearing now, for example. It just looks at item levels, and that's all. I'll help that paladin out a bit. Boom. A bit, a lot. But Azeroth Autopilot is really useful. It shows you where to go, what to do. Oh yeah, now I understand why. Wait. Oh. Okay, now I'm being stupid. Now I understand why. The reason why it didn't really work, Azeroth Autopilot. Well, it does accept the quest though. It really starts to activate once you get to level 20. Level 30. Plus person character. So let's do this. Let's actually show what it does, okay? Perry. Okay, okay. My bad. It wants me to go to Ashara. It really wants me in Ashara. Why though? No. No. I'm not going to Ashara. Priest in Ogrimmar. Mage in Ogrimmar. Level 60. Level 60. Oh. This video is already an hour long. I'm really sorry. Okay, right now it wants me to set a Hearthstone. So let's go set a Hearthstone. Oh fuck. I could have aimed better. Okay. I've set my Hearthstone. What's next? Go to Borean Tundra. Use the Zeppelin. And then turn in quest. Okay. You see right on the minimap, you see little dots. Maybe you can see it here as well. You see those dots? That's the place where you gotta be. Also a nice little arrow right here. To remind you like, hey, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. But yeah, I have to go this way to use the elevator. Sometimes it also gives you a multi-stage, like first go this corner of the map, then go that place, and can be annoying sometimes, but especially when you got flight and the game or Azeroth Autopilot expects you not to be able to fly, for example. Can be really annoying. Okay. Do we got the gold? We got the gold. But I already have fly, so let's just grab this one. Boom. I will just have to wait for the Zeppelin. Oh, it's okay. Okay. We'll wait for the Zeppelin. In the meantime, might as well give my cat a treat. Jade! Lekkers! And there she comes. From upstairs, she can hear me anywhere. Lekkers! Still not moving. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice candy. Meat sticks. Come on. It's my beard, it's in the way. Sorry. Nom, nom, nom. I want it. She looked at me like, don't tease me like that, you bastard. Up. Yeah. And just place her gently on the sofa. I'm not like a specific streamer like, shut up, cat. Whee! Fuck that. If I would actually meet her, I would throw her over my shoulder. Bitch. I forgot. Grab quest. It wants me to grab the quests in specific order to turn in quest downstairs. Okay. Turn in quest. Pick up quest. Pick up quest. Turn in quest. Okay, we'll go turn in quest. Turn in quest. Pick up quest. Pick up another quest. Pick up another quest. Accept quest. Oh lord. And another one. Is it in here? Yeah. Complete quest. Okay, I'll just go there. Complete Azure, Narubar, slain, Warsong munitions. Okay, so I'll do that.
I cannot lose that right now.
It just shows you what you need to do. It's so easy. But that's what it does. And it does that the entire game from 20, level 20 onwards. Why do I not have... Oh yeah, that's the reason why I don't have heartstones in my bar. I'm still in combat. No, I'm not. I'm not in combat. How dare you? Oh, come on! That's just nasty. We'll just wait until that character is done. Ah, here we go. Next quest in the line. Tonkatur's Dark Shore Warfront. Again. The same. Bug sack. Same thing as in Bug Grabber. Easy scrap. It's the same what Leatrix Plus does. Only it sells all the trash. So it's not really necessary. Unless Leatrix goofs up. Handy notes, Timeless Treasure. Timeless Isles Treasures. From back in Pandaria. Handy notes, Draenor Treasures. Doesn't work without handy notes. Do mind. It shows you all the Draenor treasures. Bagnon. Now Bagnon is something I can get behind. It's this. One complete bag. It works as well for the guild bank, your personal bank. Let's go for my personal bank a bit. Instead of all small separate bags with 30 slots, it just puts it in one big window. Saves up a lot of space. For example, this. It's neat, it's beautiful. The guild bank I wouldn't use it for though. Because then you will not be able to donate or grab money from the guild bank. And change the names of certain tabs. Which is sometimes very necessary. Handy Notes Macagon by Tomcat Tours. It gives you all the items on the map in Macagon. Handy Notes Battle for Azeroth Treasures. That's what it say. Pawn. Pawn is for you raiders and your mythic plus dungeoneers. If you have an item in your bag... don't really have items in my bag here. Let's see. Paladin. Let's go Paladin. Pawn shows you what items are upgrades. It doesn't really look... For example, I got a helmet here. Item level 415. And I got an item level 435. It doesn't show anything. But if I go to pawn... Like I want this item here. And this item here. It shows you everything. Like this one is 51.8k better. It's 21% better than this item. Sometimes you have items with a lower item level, but it's way better for your class, for example. This one is 14% better than this one. The one I have equipped is 17% better. And these are my old Mythic 2s, and this is my Mythic 5 item, for example. But sometimes it shows like, hey, this item is from Mythic 5, but this one is from Mythic 4. It's a little lower in item level, but it's an upgrade, like 12%. An upgrade for what you do, like DPS or or tanking. If it's an upgrade, like 12%, I'll take it. I may go down a little bit in item level, but it's a better item overall. So I would choose the upgrade above the item level. And that's what pawn does. It shows you the information like, this is better. Okay. I'm not gonna go into handy notes anymore because it's a lot of information. I gotta make it shorter a bit. FFLU, Final Fantasy level up, just replaces the well, it doesn't really replaces the level up sound, ding, but it overtunes the Final Fantasy victory fanfare over the ding level. Like da 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 when you level up instead of ding. Rematch TSM pet values. That one is a on top of rematch. Rematch is actually an add-on that you can make specific parties for pets. Like I want this pet and this pet and this pet together in a party. I want this pet and this pet and this pet in a party. And so forth. TSM pet values shows you what value the pets are. And he notes NPC scan. When you go over and fly over an area, it shows you like, hey, I found a rare. You can click on it. It gives the rare a skull on the head, and then you'll just have to look like, hey, there's the skull. Let's go there. Faster loot. You usually have a tiny 2 seconds or 1 second window. Like even if you have auto loot on, like hey, this is the items you've looted. Boom, I got it. Faster loot removes that window. It makes it so fast that you don't even see that window. SCADA damage meters. It's very useful. It gives you all the information you want. You can have one window, you can have multiple windows, you can place them however you want. This one, top one, shows the damage, the DPS for the current fight. This one, since I'm a tank, it shows you the threat of this current fight. We're not fighting. I don't have threat. Simple. Other windows would say, like, this is the healing you've taken in this current fight. Or these are the interrupts of this current fight. These people are interrupting. That way you can say like, hey, you fucking mage, why don't you use counterspell? Or, hey, shaman, use your interrupt for once. For example, if you're the only one interrupting, for a paladin it cannot be such a problem because you have 1 interrupt, 2 interrupt, which can go off cooldown because of a proc. You got also your Hammer of Justice. But if you're a warrior, for example, and you only have Pummel, and you're in a raid, a guild raid, for the the raid master, it can be easy. Like, hey, these people are the only ones that are interrupting, and we need more interrupts in this fight. You can address it. You got the info, you can address it. Next one. And that's the last one. Thank God. Okay, the last one. Fast guild invite. It does what it says. It helps you invite people to your guild. And I'm gonna show you how. This is my guild. And there are hardly people in there. We're gonna go this. Here we go. Only invite. You can set it only invite. Send a message and an invite. Message only or message if invitation is declined. So if somebody declines your guild invitation, and then you can send a message like, hey, I'm sorry that I have invited you like this, but I really hoped that you would have joined. But I hope you will find the guild that is meant for you. Good luck. For example, send a message and invite like, hey, we're this guild, we do this, and we have this on farm. Come join us to bolster our ranks. Or you can just send a message only like, hey, we are a new guild, we're looking for active players, and we're looking to start a raiding team very soon. Are you interested in joining us? Send me a whisper. For example, I do just only invites for just quick. I don't want to send in a message or stuff like that because this is already taking so long. Start scan. It found 31 people to invite already. Click 1. Now it found 22 on top of those. Now it found 35. Now it found nothing. And it really alters, like, it searches for specific people on this level, then it shows on that level, then it looks for this race and this class and stuff. Just click the play button. Now it found 21. And it has 109 invites ready. I'm not gonna invite them, but if you want to invite those 109 people, just spam this button. You can put it in settings as well, press a specific keybind, for example. H is my keybind. So if I want to invite those 109 people, all I have to spam is H. It's that simple. If you're looking for people, for example, a specific item level or quality people, because this add-on is more like mass inviting people. It doesn't say the quality of the person, it is quantity over quantity in that case. Quantity over quality in that case. If you're looking for quality people, you might use the message only and ask them to whisper you if they're interested. It's up to you. Anyway, this video has been 1 hour and 25 minutes. It's been long enough. these were all the add-ons I am using right now, or the backups that I have. Anyway, go to Twitch, download the Twitch app, get these add-ons, or at least a few of them. At least Deadly Boss Mods. And if you're a guild leader, the other add-ons, the guild manager, and faster guild invite if you're that kind of person. Also, if you're a raid leader, get SCADA. It's great. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!